Alright, time for a basement update. I've gotten a lot done since the last time I posted a video update. I've gotten most of the walls framed out now in the basement, pretty much all the way around. And now I'm starting to build the soffits and put them up. Let's take a walk around real quick. I'll show you what I've been up to. This is the landing when you come down the stairs right here. I'm actually going to be removing part of this wall so that it opens up a little bit. I haven't knocked this wall down yet, but that'll happen pretty soon. I'll probably make a cut roughly in this area and then bring it down and then kind of like that. So that way this, 2 to 3 foot section right here is more open. Walking through here is where the bathroom is. You can see the rough in over there. I have to frame out the door for this. And I haven't yet framed in the gym, which is going to be right here. I had to relocate a bunch of where pretty much all my wood was. In order to start building down in that direction. But this will probably be one of the last places that I actually do the framing for the walls here, just because I need the space right now to store a bunch of stuff. Taking a quick walk around, you can see the main living space down here is all framed in. I've started on the soffits. This one is up and the other side of it is up. I have not run the blocking in between the two beams. Now if you can see, I goofed. I thought I measured twice and cut once, but I actually didn't. I needed to measure 3 times because I actually measured and this beam did not come down to, or this bottom plate of that soffit ladder was not low enough to clear this beam. And because I'm a dunce, I had already cut all the pieces on both sides, so the easiest way to kind of make do with that was to attach another 2x4 to the bottom, so that way now I have plenty of room to go underneath. So what I did was, doing the soffit that is the corresponding side down here, I triple measured. So now this one is going to be, this one I've already actually nailed together, that one I'm getting ready to nail together, and then that's the last piece that goes on the end. This wall, this soffit, this wall, and then that soffit all the way down will be at the same depth. So it'll be a nice finished piece all the way down. And it should look pretty uniform. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the way this has turned out, despite the fact that I goofed on this wall right here. I mean, it's the first time I've ever built a soffit. It's nice and level. The bottom is actually nice and straight. So it should be good. I'll get to nailing this piece together here, and then I'll put this soffit up. One other thing I forgot to mention was I actually had to pull this light out of the wall. Well, I have to relocate this light because the soffit line, as you can see right here, this piece was actually right here and here, so I needed to move that out of the way. That way I can actually stand up my soffit. So I'm actually going to just move this kind of up out of the way like that while I get this soffit nailed, and then I'll just deal with it later, because these are actually going to be coming out anyway, so it won't really matter, because we'll be putting in nice recessed lighting down here. Alright, now I got my soffit ladders all tacked together, kind of stood up here. They're in 3 pieces. This is an 8-foot section, and that one's a little bit over 2 feet down on the end. I'll film a little bit of how I actually am going to put this up by myself. I'm using 2 ladders, this one, and then I've got an 8-foot ladder over there. and I kind of jerry rig it where I get part of the soffit ladder up on the top of this aluminum ladder and have it spread out across this, and then I use a couple of clamps like this to hold up one end, and then I actually put nails into the joists above. Now I'm going to start to stand these up, and very shortly I will have this soffit ladder all in place. Alright, there you can see, standing up 8-foot sections of soffit ladder by yourself. 2 ladders, some clamps, and that's all you need. So from back in this angle you can see the finished product. So this, starting at this wall and going all the way along top of that soffit, including this wall, and then all the way with that soffit, is all the same distance, or all the same depth I should say. So you can see that's a nice straight wall all the way down. The last piece to do then is to cut the pieces that attach the ladder underneath that beam, and then this beam actually will be covered in. I'm actually going to take this all the way to the wall, just up about here, because there's almost no reason to come on this side of this beam, then go up and then over again to only have, you know, like, I guess it's about 9 or 10 inches worth of ceiling height there. So this is kind of a better indication. It'll just go straight across like that. I probably will build another soffit ladder here just to give it strength, so that way it doesn't have, because this is probably from here to here is, I want to say, it's probably about 4-ish feet. So I'll put another soffit ladder here to give it strength so it doesn't sag. So making good progress still. I probably will be done in about another week and a half of doing the framing, all the outlets, and then all the switch boxes and all that other kind of stuff as well. I used to have a huge pile of wood and I'm running out. I think I did my estimation pretty good, but I probably will have to make one last quick run to the lumber store and pick up a few more pieces. But then I should be good. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick video about how to put soffits up if you're doing it by yourself. I mean, it's not easy, but it's not the worst thing in the world either. It just requires 2 ladders, some clamps, and a little bit of muscle, and you can do it yourself. Also, don't goof up like me and have to tack on another 2x4 at the bottom of your soffit ladder because you mismeasured. Don't do that. Measure 3-4 times if you need to, and then cut once. Anyway, you live and learn, I guess. This is, I mean, I'm not pro. This is the first time I've been doing something like this. So anyway, keep following along, and we'll get some more basement finishing videos put together and up on my channel soon. Take care.